He gets his spot figured out, his spot progress. I think he'll be overall pretty solid.
What's some of the feedback I guess you've given him about playing tackle at this level?
It's tough to say. Sometimes he likes to just be reckless. You know, you playing tackle, it's not guard no more. You gotta be patient. It's a whole different game, especially left tackle. I feel like when I played left tackle, the game was a little bit faster, so that's why you've got to be patient so everything comes in play.
Dawand, I'm sorry if somebody asked you this already. You talked a lot in the spring about being able to maybe handle that speed rush a little bit better. What have you done since spring, maybe throughout the summer, to accomplish that?
Everything with Coach Fry, we've been doing drills all summer. Even back home when we went on break, I was working drills, you know, putting it on live just in case anybody want to watch it, just so anybody else want to get better. And, you know, I'm not afraid for anybody else to get better besides myself. And I think it's working out. And so you see it out there every day. I think I just need to keep getting better for the season, honestly.
I think you said a couple weeks ago that you lost 10 pounds or so. Is that partially with that in mind, that you needed to maybe just be in a little bit more athletic shape to handle that? Or
yeah, for sure. I would say that 10 pounds was a thing I needed, and they always try to compare it to like just putting a 10-pound plate on your back or at least a 45-pound. They'll put it on my back just to remind me, like, just not to go back that way. And so I did it the other day doing planks, and I just put it on my back, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't put no extra 30, 20 pounds on my back no more.
so you feel a difference on the practice field as well with that?
Yeah, you know, when you're heavier, it takes a toll on you. It's like everything's slower. Your body moves slow. You move slow, and so when you move slow on the field, you can't really move, get out like that. You're doing these guys like 6'7", 260, and like Zach, and they're running a 4'9" or whatever he runs fast. I know that for sure. And he's getting on the ball, and so you can't beat 370 and think you're gonna block him.
You credit attacking the workouts, but have you done anything with your diet? Have you given up something like canes or whatever? I mean, what's behind that?
I honestly don't eat canes, so I don't really eat much fried food. I mean, if I do, it's like maybe like my grandma made it, just because, you know, that's nobody replaces her food. But definitely cut down on some stuff. I'm more of like a portion person. Like, I stopped eating less, like stop eating certain meals, certain things. Just, you know what I mean? Just gotta start avoiding things.
How heavy was the plank, or how heavy was the weight on your back?
We was doing, after practice, we had lifted, and I had a 35-pound plate on my back.
And how long can you usually do a plank for?
Minute plus, for sure.
And what was it that day?
I think maybe Coach Mick had us do 40 seconds, just 40
okay.
seconds.
But you were able to get through it. You
Oh, yeah,
it was just harder. Gotcha. Okay.
Were you doing the plank stuff in the weight room, like you were doing another set of something else with just the?
Oh, no. It was part of our reps, and so I was just doing it. And, you know, we was doing abs with the plate, and so I was like, let me put it on my back just so I can see like what it's like. And so I was like, no, I can't go back to that.
Are there any tackles in the NFL that you like to watch, or that you say, oh, I admire that guy's game?
For sure, after playing right, Lane Johnson, I love watching his film. And then I got to go to the offensive line camp, I think last month in July, and it by far was one of the best experiences, just picking his brain, just seeing the stuff he was talking about, his set, his spot. And he was just talking about how he's a shot putter out of his stance and his set. And then when he gets to the spot, it's more so not about the hands, or the defense are relying on your hands. And so it's more about where your feet are at in your hands. And then your feet will lead you to where you're going.
So that, you think that experience, like what you learned, that'll pay off down the line for you?
Yeah, I think so too. Lane Johnson, Buckeye Becton, and other guy, Trent Williams.
Becton's a bigger guy.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of myself. I seen him when I was on my visit my junior year at Louisville.
Okay.
And so once I seen him, I was like, yeah, I could definitely be him. And then the next year, I seen him go to the NFL draft, and I was like, yeah, that's got to be me. I've got to be him. I got to look like him. I got to get down to. I seen him weighing at 364. I'm like, I was there today, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta get down just like him.
Because like still super athletic, just with a bigger body, but like that, you can see how that works for him. That can work for you.
Indeed.
You said 364?
Yeah.
What's magic about that number? That's almost an odd number.
Nothing really, you know. I just seen Buckeye, a couple people weigh in at that. So the bigger guys, I say it's like a solid weight for us. And I mean, I'm trying to get better and keep losing more weight, get to like the 350s, and stay there and keep building off of that and get to 340s. And it's a long process, and I've been working through it for 4 years. And only thing I can't keep doing is put my head down and keep working some more.
Can I pay you a compliment? But it sounds like I'm like slamming you. But you compared to the way you looked a couple of years ago, it's almost like night and day. I mean, do you feel transformed?
I definitely do. At this point, I can say I love football, and everything's just changed. You know, once you get in the film room, it's kind of like how I used to be with basketball, but it's football. It's my job. I love waking up, coming here, being with my brothers, everybody, protecting the QB. I can't get nothing better than that, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, but physically you look different. I mean, do you when you look yourself in the mirror, do you feel good about what you see?
I look myself in the mirror and be like, yeah, you need to do some more work, honestly. I'd say some days I'd be like, you look pretty good. People applaud me, but I'd be like, nah, I need to keep getting to work and keep getting this stomach to look like, if y'all seen like Lane Johnson, he has no type of fat, no anything. It's straight down.
Can you get there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And one of the things, do you feel lighter? I mean, what's it like to be you and be much more in shape? And do you feel lighter when you're walking around?
I can't really feel it, but on the field is more so when you're pushing off your back foot and then you really can't get off of it with 370, 380. There's a difference between 360. When you push off, you be like, oh, yeah, this feels good. Like, it's not as much weight on your left leg or your right leg. And so I feel like that aspect of helping me lose weight, and I think that's like the best part, honestly.
You said you did
Last
meet
question.
Becton on your visit?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know where he was picked, right?
Mm-hmm.
11.
Yep, 11 to the Jets.
What's
One more.
for you? This is the first time you've had Coach
I
Fry.
took him too.
Yeah, two more.
What's Coach Fry been like for camp with him?
Been great. You know, I've been with Coach Studd these past couple of years, and he was great too at camp. You know, it can be frustrating, it can wear on you, but he takes care of us. He makes sure that the young guys are okay, they're getting reps and just getting better. You know what I mean? Just everything that we need to do and get ready for the season and for Notre Dame. I think Coach Fry's handled that pretty well.
Dawand, I don't know if you've been asked this already, but I'm curious how much difference you see from the O-line already this year than you did last year at this time in camp.
I would say a lot. You know what I mean? You go into meetings every time and see holes covered up and something happening, and it's like why does it keep happening? Like, why can't we fix it? You know, those little small fixes, we worked on them all summer, and so I think those were like the biggest things that helped us in the long run, and we're seeing it start paying off. Holes was getting wider, and everything's starting to fall in place.
Did you guys hear any of that talk about the offensive line and physicality last year towards the end of the year?
We did, but we try to pay no attention to it. I mean, I'm not trying to applaud ourselves, but when you putting up 600 a game, like, I mean, yeah, but come on now, like that's a good game to us. Or some people, that's just okay, but we try to go for 700 and above. So.
All right. Thank you, Dawand.